Was it true that Empress Catherine II had many favorites and that her life was surrounded by rumors? You will learn how, 250 years ago, one of the most significant eras in history began. At the head of a vast empire stood Catherine II. Her reign left a profound mark, but at the same time, it gave rise to numerous speculations and myths. Over time, various versions of events related to the Empress and her entourage emerged. The more power she accumulated, the more rumors circulated, including those about her personal life. Her real name was Sophia, and she was born in the German city of Stettin, which today is in Poland and called Szczecin. By birth, she had no connection to Rus or the court of the Russian Empire's rulers. However, fate played out in such a way that when a bride was being chosen for the future Emperor Peter III, Sophia's parents were acquainted with influential people handling the matter. With her attractive appearance and robust health, she quickly caught attention. Moreover, she was clever. She learned a few phrases in Russian in advance, even though she did not speak the language fluently. This made an impression, and her candidacy was approved. In the year 1745, the wedding took place, and after her baptism, Sophia was given the name Catherine. However, their union was largely a formality. Peter III showed little interest in family life, preferring the company of ladies-in-waiting and indulging in military games using real people. Faced with this situation, Catherine decided to focus on self-improvement. She studied the language, traditions, and history of the country she had entered. In the year 1754, she gave birth to the heir to the throne, Paul. Following a coup, Catherine came to power without having formal rights to the throne. Her goal was simple: to become a model ruler, strong and enlightened. However, the circumstances surrounding Peter III's death remain a subject of debate to this day. Many historians believe he was eliminated by the guards, though no definitive proof exists. Catherine's personal life has always been a subject of intrigue. Numerous myths and legends surrounded her. Among them, her many favorites were often mentioned. Over 40 years, she had relationships with various men, and 23 individuals are known by name to have been close to her. Beyond her permanent companions, who appeared with her in public, there were also short-lived affairs. However, her favorites were more than just consorts. They played significant roles in governance, serving as intermediaries between Catherine and influential circles. It is believed that the selection of new favorites followed a specific system. Some historians claim that potential candidates were evaluated for various qualities, including health and endurance. Only after this would the Empress make her final decision. Although Catherine formed genuine attachments to her chosen men, not all of them met her expectations. For instance, one of her favorites, Mamontov, fell in love with a lady-in-waiting and confessed this to the Empress. As a result, she allowed them to leave the court but later reconsidered her inner circle. Despite listening to the advice of her closest advisors, all key decisions were ultimately made by Catherine herself. Some historians believe that her rule was shared with Grigory Potemkin, one of the most influential statesmen of that era. However, the final word always belonged to the Empress. One of the most famous myths associated with Catherine has no factual basis. It arose because the Empress was a symbol of her time and had a great passion for horses. However, in reality, this myth has no truth to it. The true circumstances of her death are well documented. But what do you think? What aspects of her life were real, and which were merely rumors? Share your thoughts in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. Catherine the Great went down in history not only as an outstanding ruler but also as a woman surrounded by numerous rumors and myths. One of the most popular aspects of her life was her relationship with her favorites. Over the years of her reign, many men were by her side, each playing a role in her life. The Empress carefully selected her close companions. Catherine's favorites were not merely entertainers, many of them became significant statesmen, influencing the country's politics. She sought not only attractive men but also intelligent and reliable individuals who could support her in all aspects of life. However, despite this, rumors about her supposedly insatiable nature never ceased. The most famous of Catherine's favorites were Grigory Orlov, Stanisław Poniatowski, Grigory Potemkin, Alexander Lanskoy, and Platon Zubov. Each of them left a mark on her life and on Russia's history. Orlov played a crucial role in the coup that brought Catherine to power. Poniatowski was not only her lover but also became the King of Poland. Potemkin, perhaps the most significant of all, helped the Empress develop the southern territories. In addition to these well-known historical figures, Catherine also had lesser-known favorites. It was rumored that she had a special selection process involving trusted confidants. Allegedly, candidates for the role of her favorite had to undergo various tests, including intelligence and physical endurance assessments. However, historians assert that this is more fiction than fact. The most scandalous and absurd myth associated with Catherine the Great concerns her relationship with horses. The legend claims that the Empress had a special interest in them, beyond ordinary admiration for these animals. This rumor has no historical evidence and is outright slander. It emerged only after her death and was most likely fabricated by her detractors, who sought to tarnish her legacy. In reality, Catherine was a passionate equestrian enthusiast and maintained magnificent stables with the finest thoroughbred horses, but the fantasies attributed to her have nothing to do with the truth. Catherine the Great's life is full of contradictions, but her contributions to history are undeniable. She strengthened the state, implemented vital reforms, and made Russia one of the most powerful nations of her time. Rumors and myths about her personal life will always exist, but what truly remains in history are her political achievements and her talent as a ruler. Catherine carefully selected those close to her from among individuals who could benefit the state. Among them were military leaders, diplomats, and government officials. Each new favorite received titles, estates, and influence, but not all could maintain the Empress's favor for long. Some of her chosen companions played key roles in military campaigns and army reforms. For example, Grigory Potemkin not only contributed to the expansion of new territories but also helped modernize the navy. Alexander Lanskoy was involved in projects aimed at improving the army and government structures. Catherine's relationships with her close associates often sparked controversy among her contemporaries. At court, people discussed the generous gifts she bestowed upon her favorites. They received not only palaces and land but also high-ranking positions, allowing them to participate in governing the country. However, the Empress did not tolerate betrayal. Those who lost her trust quickly disappeared from palace life. At times, personal attachments were intertwined with political strategy. For example, Stanisław Poniatowski, who became the King of Poland, maintained close ties with Russia. His position enabled Catherine to strengthen her influence over Western territories. Rumors about the Empress's life spread not only in Russia but also across Europe. Many of them were exaggerated or completely fabricated, especially by those who sought to tarnish her reputation. However, eyewitnesses noted that Catherine possessed a sharp mind, energy, and the ability to attract talented individuals, which allowed her to govern the country successfully. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new interesting and exciting stories. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment to let us know your opinion. Also, click the bell icon to stay updated on all new releases. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.